Hello everybody and good morning. It's morning for me and I'm going to make a breakfast and I'm making it from my preps. Now I have some pinto beans here that I cooked in my slow cooker with a little bit of salt pork. Today's breakfast is preps. Spam, beans, and we've got some toast here. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. But first, we're going to put these beans in this pot and get them started. Now these are good old-fashioned pinto beans that all preppers are prepping with. I've been a prepper all my life. This isn't something I just started out of some fear that everything was going to fall apart. My grandmother was a prepper when I was a very young girl. She told me, that it was a way of lifestyle. And I just didn't see the nonsense behind everything she did. She worked very hard, canning, putting, storing. She did this even after the Depression was over, and she one day said to me, well, you think you're going to grow up and never get sick? You think you're never going to miss a day's work? You think you're never going to have an accident? And I said, well, I hope not. And she goes, well, it's going to happen. And when you miss 2 or 3 days work with a severe flu, your paycheck is going to be short, and you're not going to have as much money, and you may not have enough to even buy groceries. So she said it's a good idea that you're always prepared for the curveballs in life. So that's what I've done all my life. I've always had 10, 15, 20 gallon, I store beans in 5-gallon buckets, but I've always had, 4 or 5 of those buckets full of beans all my life, ever since I grew up and left home. I've always been a prepper, so this is nothing new to me. This is my lifestyle. But I learned that from my grandmother. She was a woman of wisdom, and so that's how I grew up, being a prepper, a lifestyle. Now, I'm going to show you, this is a Spam. We're going to get these beans cooking here. I've already turned the burner on to them, and all I'm going to do is just simply mash them. That's it. And we're going to get this going. Okay, here we are. I'm mashing my beans. They're nice and hot, and so all I'm doing is taking this, the masher, and I'm just mashing them down, okay? I'm going to let those continue to cook for a little bit, just a little bit. So, back here, we have a pan with some hot bacon grease. We're going to throw our Spam in that and get that cooking. Okay, our Spam is ready, and so are our beans. So, I got my toasted bread here. I'm going to try to do this without making a huge mess, but I'm going to spread some beans on this toast. Okay, then I'm going to put some Spam on top, just like this. See? All my Spam's on there. Next is our eggs. And what we're going to do, we're just going to crack an egg down in this pan. Actually 2 eggs, because we have 2 pieces of toast. So we're going to crack 2 eggs. And we're going to take a fork and break the yellow. But first, let's put a little pepper and salt on these eggs. Fresh ground pepper and some salt. And then we're just going to take a fork. Let me show you here. I'm going to do this. That's the first time you can not worry about breaking the yellow, huh? Just like that. You want to cook these till they're pretty much done. You don't want them to be the yellow to be real runny on them. Otherwise, it's going to drip everywhere. So, you want to cook these for a while. Now, these were my farm fresh eggs, folks. And I don't pay anything for them because I sell all my eggs and that pays for my feed. So my chicken meat and my eggs are free. Now I have a video up about my chickens and how they can be an expensive hobby for some people. I'm just taking this fork. Well, kind of tore that one so it's not ready enough on the bottom to turn yet. But this is how you do it. And maybe I should get a spatula, but since I'm the dishwasher, I really don't like adding a lot more dishes to clean. So I try to use just as small amount of utensils as I can. And remember, it doesn't matter how these eggs look like. I see it's already splattered grease on my stove. I'm going to have to clean it again. But I see this. You see that? Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my plate over here closer so that when I pick up this egg, I'm going to get right there on the top. I'm flipping the other one because I noticed it was still a little bit runny. And this is a breakfast with your preps. Your pinto beans, your Spam, and hopefully you've got chickens and you've got eggs. Stay tuned about the chickens because I give out more information on things that you can do when everything goes down. On being able to feed them without the store-bought kind of feed you go and get. Now, we're going to have a nice hot steaming cup of coffee with all of this and enjoy this Spam, bean, and egg breakfast from Preps, okay? Hope you enjoy, and thank you for stopping by, and may you be blessed. God bless you.